Happy iTrade Tuesday. Happy iTrade Tuesday. This is Forrest out in St. Louis. If you didn't get a chance to join our iTrade team this morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, we had a lot of fun. Absolutely cool deal. So, I want to jump in. I want to share some information with you, and I've got a huge disclaimer on this. I want to go through this. I want to help you dream a little bit, share some positive vibes on why you should learn how to trade. This is a big deal. I'm going to talk about it until I literally have over 1,000 students enrolled. And the reason that's important to me is because I truly believe if I can help or encourage 1,000 families, 1,000 people to learn how to trade and learn the skill of trading, they can literally change their financial legacy. They can seriously, literally change their financial legacy and do something completely different with their lives than ever possible. So one, I want to throw up a disclaimer that there's, again, no income claims. You can see that in the disclaimer. I'm going to use a compound calculator to show you how, simply by increasing your initial investment, and we'll talk about that a little bit, your initial investment of $500, how you can increase that to at adding 5% a day. I'm going to show you this compound calculator. I'm going to show you how you can get enrolled in the education platform and get trading assist ideas from the educator so that you can earn while you learn and you put all this stuff together. If you haven't learned how to trade before, again, it doesn't take a lot of money to get started. You're not buying and investing in the stock market where you're throwing a bunch of money in the stock market. Watch what I'm getting ready to show you, and this should make sense to you. It's going to resonate. Again, you're not going to learn it in 10 days. If you're looking for a get-rich-quick deal, this is not it. This is like going to trade school. It's going to take you a little while to learn this. Start out with a demo account so you don't have to risk any of your own money. So you learn how to trade up front. You don't have to risk any of your own money. You get to hang around the smart kids so they can show you how to trade. You can use the Trade Assist app that I'm going to talk about here in a little bit to help you get trade ideas from the experts that are actually actively trading and learn how to use that on a demo account. And then when you're all ready, when you feel confident that you actually know what you're doing, when you're ready to start your trading and open a trading account, in a lot of accounts for as little as $50. We've got a doctor that's one of our students, and she opened her initial trading account with $50, right? So it's not like you have to have a lot of money to start trading. And from there, she's growing her trading account a little bit at a time. And I'm going to show you on this compound calculator exactly how you can start with as little as $50 and grow your trading account roughly in 120 days. You're going to be amazed at how to do this. So let me jump over here and share my screen with you so that you can see this. And again, I want to throw up a disclaimer. I'm going to throw this disclaimer up here so that you can see this. This disclaimer says any materials circulated in relationship thereto do not constitute an offer or invitation to purchase this EX8 app products or services. This is an education platform only. The information provided herein may be incomplete and therefore for informational purposes only, and is subject to modification by the EX8 at any time. All rights reserved. Do not be misled by any claims that heighten are easily achieved. This isn't easy. You got to show up. And they're not guaranteed either. Results are not guaranteed. Just like it says their past performance is no guarantee of future results. We do not provide investment advice, and nor do the educators provide information to be construed or used as such, and neither do I. Investments, tax, or legal advice. Trading in itself is high risk. We accept no responsibility for losses that you sustain. So you need to understand that. Hey, Deborah, what's going on? So this is the disclaimer. Understand that I'm not making any guarantees. I'm showing some information to maybe get you inspired to learn how to jump in and start trading so you understand some stuff. So first of all, I want to show you this compound calculator, right? This is a compound calculator. I created it using Google Docs, using Google Sheets. And as I said before, I started out with $50. Now you note with $500, and you notice that I put these in here trades instead of days. So this is trades because when you're trading forex, you're basically trading Monday through Friday. You're trading 5 days a week, so it's not in necessarily 30 days. It would be 30 trades, right? You could do 30 trades in a week depending on how you set it up. So just let you know these are trades that you're doing. Basically, the way this compound calculator works is that you're growing your money by 5%. So I start out with $500, And my goal when I open up my trade on that day, whatever time it is, and you'll learn what time to trade and what pairs to trade, and all this stuff is taught to you in the education platform. So this is just an outside of that so you understand that if you grew your account simply by 5%, right? Let me open that up just a little bit. So your growth rate is 5%. It's not a 5% interest rate. You growing it by 5%. So 5 times 5 is 25. So that would be $25 that you grew your account by $25. You now, on the next time that you decide to trade, you now have $525 in your trading account. And you can set this up as a demo account. You can practice this. And that's what I highly recommend, is that you do this on a demo account so you understand how this works. So the next time I decide to trade, maybe it's tomorrow or maybe it's later this afternoon, I now have $525 in my trading account. I want to grow that by 5%. That's going to be $26.25. It's going to add it. Now I'm at $551. It's called compounding. I've now compounded. I've started out with my initial $500. Over a period of 120 trades, if I only increase by 5% on every single trade, that's my goal. So I know on trade day number 35, I'm at $2,501 in my account. If I'm going to increase that by 5%, I've simply got to set up a trade and enter the trade and get out of the trade when I've earned $125.08. So we'll say we can round it up to 126 bucks, whatever. I can do that number here, and it's going to grow my account. Let me see if this works. I haven't tried this before. Let me round it up to 126. See if that makes it. Does. It changed my numbers. So that's cool. So let me go back to fix that. Okay. So actually, and I haven't tried that before. So now I can put real numbers in here on my trading days, and it'll give me, hopefully I can't calculate backwards, but it'll adjust my number going forward. That's cool. So moving forward, after 120 trades, right? After 120 trades, if, and you're going to have some losses in here, you're going to have some losses. So you got to sort of take the wins, and that's that 5% increase. You're only increasing your account by 5%. If one day you had a 20% increase. So you go through this. Let me come back to that. Hold that thought. You run through all this. At the end of 120 trades, you now have $143,525 in your trading account with a total growth rate of your daily, your 5% growth there is 7,000. By the time you get to that point, you're going to be doing pretty well, practicing accounts, doing this, having a lot of fun. Let's say today, though, on day 37, I did a 20% increase. Right, I had a 20% increase on this day. You'll notice I just went from 143 to 164,000, and I only had one day where I have a 20% increase. Again, no guarantees. This is just a compounding calculator. I wanted to share this with you based on this. Now, this shows some updated numbers here. I'm going to show you what I currently have active in my account. Right. And the cool thing about this is where I'm sitting right now, looking at my MT4 account, my trading account. It's 5519. To grow my account by 5%, today when I trade, I only need to get the results of $275, which is 5% of this account. If I wanted to say go with 1%, to say I want to be real conservative and only grow my account by 1%, which you can, which means I would add in $55 for today, and I can pull this down and change these to 1% if I want to. So I just need to get the results of $55. In most cases, you can do that in just a couple of minutes on a lot of accounts. So let me go back to 5% here and change those numbers. So to get 5% growth on my account today at this number, I simply have to earn $275. It's going to come down here, and tomorrow when I trade, and as soon as I hit the 275, I close my trade and I'm done for the day. Right. The next day, I'm going to do the same thing. And as a result, running through of 120 trades, I should be by 120 trades from now, I should be at $1,584,233. Again, disclaimer. Not going to guarantee this is going to work. This is trading, though. This is trading. And notice, let's go back to, like I said at the beginning, account where the doctor in our company, she started out with $50. And I don't know what she wanted to grow growth rate wise, but let's just say she wants to get 5%. So she started out at $50. She wants to do 5%. She did $2.50. That's all she has to make today is $2.50 trading, right? That's crazy. But at the end of 120 trades, she's not $14,000, $14,352 because she's learning how to trade and she's being very conservative and she's using other people's money to do it. It's not like she's putting in her own money. This isn't her $2.50. This is because she went into class. She listened to the instructors. She learned how to use the tools. She learned how to read the charts. She learned how to do all this stuff. She did some wins. She did some losses. She set up a demo account, and she's learning how to trade. And as a result, she's going through in 120 trades. Now watch this. Watch this. Let's take this money here, 14,352. 14,352, right? And let's run that for the next 120 days. So now we're at, let's say this is day 120. Let's run this for the next 120 trades. Now you're at 4,119,752 simply by an increase of 5% every day. Cool thing about this compound calculator is you can trade it to wherever you want to. Like I said, I'm currently at 55.19 and some change. So I can adjust that back. So all I've got to do to stay on track to make $1.5 million is add 5% to this number every single day. Now I may have some days that are bigger. Now watch this. Watch this. This gets even more funerific, right? So come back. Okay, income disclaimer, not going to guarantee that you're going to get these results. This is just for training, educational, and example purposes only, because this is going to be different every single day. These numbers are going to be different because the market is fractal and it's doing this and that, and I'll show you this. So this pair right here, this is a chart. This is a trading view chart, right? This is the Australian dollar against the US dollar. And I took a lot of my indicators off of here and stuff that I've learned in class just to give you an example of some of the cool tools. And you notice here, if you see this in a downslope, this is a selling trend, right? Anytime that you see a downtrend, it's a selling trend. Now understand this. This isn't you buying stock in the market and sitting and holding it. This is you getting into the market, say with $50, right? So for example, today I have 55.19. If I would have got into this trade back on March 11th, which was Friday, unfortunately I was flying and I didn't set it up. This was 2 o'clock in the morning. If I would have entered this trade with my 55.19, I did a 10% risk, which is $500. So I'm risking $500 of my 519. But Forrest, why would you risk $500? But watch this, because I'm learning how to do this. I'm learning how to enter the trade. I set my stop loss so I can't lose more than $500 of my $5,500. So I'm going to be here. So this trade takes off and it starts running, and it runs down here to the 14th, which is basically 3 days later, almost to the hour, 3 days later, $6,100 in profit. So now I've grown my account to $11,691. Let's go back to this and let's say I did the same thing, but I started out with the doctor at $50. Right, in the $50, doctor is going to risk 10%, but she wants to do a smaller lot size. Lot size has a lot to do with this too. Let's say she goes to a 0.5 lot size. That's going to reduce the risk as well. Not 50, 0.5. 0.5. Isn't it doing 0.5? It's not letting me do a 0.5. Let's just we'll leave it at 1, all right? You can actually adjust your lot size in your trading to go to a less risk, and that also creates less risk. She's still risking 10%. I'm going to click OK. So at $50 over that same time frame, she's now doubled her money to $105. Right, in that same account, she's doubled her money, risking $5. She's doubled her money to $105 over that time frame, and it may be a little bit different. This is just a tool that's inside TradingView to give you a general idea on what you'd earn over that time frame if you would have got into that trade. Now, coming back to this, you can see this is a downward trend. If we would have got into the trade here and started at the top and ran it all the way down here, there'd be more money. I've set this up in what we call a breakout box because I'm waiting for the trend to change. It's in the training. It's in a trend change right now, and you learn all this stuff. Coming back to here, if I would have got into this trend, that's a buying trend. I could have entered down here and got out up here somewhere and made some money. I could have got in up here and got out down here and made some money. I could have gotten in way down here and rolled this all the way up and made some money. You learn how to do this in class. Now, the cool thing about this is on an hour chart. I'm showing this. This is on 1 hour chart. Now, understand this is 1 hour right here, which is broken down into 4 15-minute cycles, which I could enter. I could have made money on this trade here. If I go to a smaller time chart on a 15-minute time chart, I can make money in 15-minute increments. I could go to a 5-minute chart and make money in 5-minute increments. I don't have to be in a trade 24/7, 365 to make money in a trade. I can literally get in and out. As a matter of fact, on Tuesday mornings on the iTrade group, people are getting in a 30-minute time frame, and closing out their trades for the day. They're in and out in 30 minutes, and that's a really good practice for people that don't have a lot of time. Now, here's what I really wanted to talk about was our EX8 app that we literally just fully blown launched this weekend. Basically, it's a virtual assistant. We can't even say this. We can't even use the S word. It's a trading assist app. While you're enrolled in class, you can get trading assist ideas from the educators through your app. You can actually be able to take classes through the app and a lot of things like that. They're upgrading it. They're actually adding in an entire module that's going to be teaching how to trade crypto on full-blown side of that. But you're going to check the analysis. You can agree with the analysis. You can add the trade idea, and you can accept it, and you can put it in, and you can learn and cheat off the smart kids while you're learning how to do this. And like I said, I would recommend in the beginning that you set up a demo account so that you're not risking any of your own money, so that you understand and you start to learn how, when you throw on crazy indicators, like maybe you're doing the Itsumichi cloud and you're learning how to use the cloud to let you know when to get it in and out of the market. Or maybe you learn the fast system, right? Maybe you're learning the fast system, which is my favorite, which gives you indicators and lets you know when to get in and out of the market, which way the market is trending, when you should open a market, when you should get in, all that kind of stuff. You'll learn all of that in class. I want to reiterate that this isn't an overnight get rich quick deal. Learning how to trade the forex market is the $6.6 trillion industry. It's been around a long time. People were trading stuff before they traded money, and people have been making money trading for a long time. Forex, if you want to go Google it, go Google it. It's a big deal. Banks trade. We follow the banks. We watch what the banks are doing. And the reason I keep sharing this over and over is because I see way too many people that are struggling right now with high gas prices. If you could sit at your computer and make a quick $500, would you be really worried about how much gas is? You don't have to go anywhere, right? You can buy a bicycle or order an Uber, right? You can, even if you get Uber, you don't even have to pay car insurance anymore, right? You help the Uber guy out. Now he's making more money because he's Ubering, right? So now you're putting money back into your own economy. So I challenge you to reach out to me if you're seriously wanting to learn how to trade. Reach out to me if you've got somebody in your family that's wanting to learn how to trade. Reach out to me. I'll walk them through the dashboard so they can see exactly what they're getting into. There's no long-term contracts. It's stupid affordable with the EX8 app and the trading module. It's $199 a month. It's ridiculously affordable to get in and get the education from 15 educators that are in our platform, with recorded classes and live classes that you can set around your schedule. You can jump into our iTrade group. I highly recommend you do that. I love you. I appreciate you. I wanted to share this with you just to inspire you to say, hey, can I carve out 3 or 4 hours a week to learn how to do this, to change the legacies for my family? And again, income disclaimer, not guaranteeing that you're going to make any money, right? I'm an independent rep for Elevate. Want to make sure you know that. So everything I'm saying is coming from me. It doesn't come from corporate or anybody else. And I'm not making any guarantees that any of this is going to work, because I don't know. You may show up and just really suck at it. You may show up and be really good at it, right? And I probably just scares some people say, but if you show up and use a demo account and practice with somebody else's money, practice makes better, right? Practice will make you better. You practice and you practice and you practice and you learn, especially using a demo account. You'll eventually figure it out, and you'll have a system in place. And once you learn it, you can't unlearn it. And you can learn how to trade cool stuff like gold and silver and oil. One of my favorite indices to trade is gold. Matter of fact, I'm waiting to get that set up right now and see where that ends up at the end of the day. I appreciate you. I love you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators, make an extreme impact, and be an equity creator. I hope you are too. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.